Thank you, everybody. I don't know why I said that. Okay, let me get my jitters out.
Shake it all out, girl.
Okay. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's your girl, Sunnyinthe6, and I'm here with my girl,
Nessa's Glam.
Nessa's Glam. I'm really excited to be here. This is our first mobile podcast episode with a guest, so I'm really excited. We came over and we set up everything, and I'm just really excited to be talking about these topics that we're gonna be discussing.
Diving into, because this is real deep stuff.
It's real deep, for real, and I think it's something that we all go through, or
We can all relate. No, regardless of the age, because it's either one side or the other, right?
Exactly. Tell us a little bit about yourself, first of all. Like, who's Nessa's Glam? I want to hear.
All right, so I'm a beautician. I do hair, nails, and eyelashes. I started when I was 13.
13?
Yeah. The reason why
What did you start with at 13?
Blow drying my hair straight with a brush, because I wasn't allowed to have a straightener. And look at my straight hair now,
Girl, bitch,
So-
it worked.
right? Like, so I started doing hair because a lot of my family mates couldn't control my hair, or they couldn't maintain it.
Mm-hmm.
And my sister and my brothers, my siblings, they had nicer texture, so it was maintainable. So I was the one that used to go to the hair salon, getting my hair permed and like straightened, and be in that whole setting for hours just to maintain my hair. So I had to figure it out because my mom went to work one day and forgot to put my hair in bubblies for picture day.
Not bubblies.
Yeah. What do you mean those bubbles?
I
I
love
was clinking,
bubblies.
clanging. Those are what you wanted when you were talking.
Yeah, picture day, that's essential.
Right? So my dad decided to tie my hair in a knot. Like literally split it in two as if it was a shoe and tied it in a knot. And I looked in the mirror and said, Papi, I can't go to school like this. It's picture day. And I ran upstairs crying and I didn't leave the bathroom. So my dad let me stay home. And from then I was like at home, like trying to figure out how to gel my hair.
I can't
to
depend
have
on my
braids.
father.
Exactly. You know, I was like frustrated. I'm like all day. I'm like, I'm focused. I'm definitely going to be like.
Too bad we didn't have YouTube back then. Tutorials and
We had none of it. We had none of it. Whatever brush I burnt out that whole day, because
you already know.
I figured it out because I never asked anybody to do my hair after that.
I
It
love
was either
that for
paid
you.
or whatever. And then, having kids, you're getting better, and now I can just generate money out of it. Why not? It's a talent for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're very skilled. I'll tell you that much.
Thanks, I appreciate it. It does take time though. It's not like boom, bam, bam.
Since you were 13, and I mean, obviously when you first started, you were probably like, "Yo, this is hard."
Yeah, it was.
And
Definitely
you're a kid, like,
challenging.
I didn't do my hair when I was 13. Like, I still don't do my hair.
Girl, everybody has their zhuzh. Like I was telling you, like saying when you came, I can't put a video together, or I can't edit whatever you do on that editing side. I don't know how to do that, so I ask you every little thing.
That's true.
Step by the way, because I don't know. But to hair, you can ask me anything, and if I don't know, I will do my research and tell you how
figure
to
it
do
out.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, and I think that's the beautiful thing about what you do and how you do it, because I can tell, like, when you do hair, even when you just talk about hair, like, you're just so passionate about it.
I love it.
Yeah, you always come in with the knowledge too, like, you know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
even I asked Nessa how to do this hairstyle. Like, I just asked her yesterday. I'm like, like those little bubbles, like,
Little balls.
You know what this girl did? She went in her thing. She got a piece of hair. She's like, hold on, let me show you.
Grab it.
Do this. And I was like, who does, like, that's a love for hair.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I'm not going to hold the knowledge to myself. Like, I want everybody to be able to do their hair, because I went through that, like, lost, not knowing how to figure it out, or like what products to use, what brushes I'm using, what hair ties are good for your hair, because
you don't know, really.
I went through those tribulations, trials and tribulations,
and not even
everything, dyeing even too, like
your hair.
Yeah,
that's the key, right? Because when we're growing up, right, like, there's all these little different race children,
exactly.
Okay,
yeah.
And there's different hair, but like what they do to their hair, you can't necessarily do to yours. And it's kind of sad, but
you
like,
go through the phases.
It's like learning to love your hair.
Exactly, because you go through the phases and to figure out what your hair can take, what you can do with your hair, and remember, like, everybody's hair is not the same, regardless. Even if you were the same sibling, like same family,
oh, I know,
it's not.
And for some reason, the boys get the nice hair. I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is.
It's really
either.
rude.
And their hair grows like this, like.
And they shave it, and 2 weeks later, they
It's
have
like
an
a
afro.
full afro you can braid, and then
I've been growing my hair for a lot of years.
many years, like. But I mean, I love short hair. This is the longest I've had my hair in a while. I might cut it because it's not my look for me. I don't know.
I love it.
Thanks.
You have such nice hair.
Thank you.
I'm jelly. It's the texture, but like, let's not be
mean,
texturous.
It's
but
not even the texture. It's more of the treating.
The treating, yeah. Like, it's how you take care of it that makes it like that,
That's
right?
what I always tell you, girl.
You always do. She
Come
always
to
tells me, like,
Even if
bitch,
you don't wanna
just
come to
take
me,
care of your hair.
Just ask me the questions. I'll tell you exactly what to do.
Bruh.
And sometimes you got to read your products too, because products do damage hair.
Oh, I've actually seen a lot of stuff on TikTok about certain products that like there's big lawsuits. I'm not gonna name drop.
No kind of.
But there's like big lawsuits because like they're like branding themselves as like a natural hair product, and it's actually has lots of chemicals and making people's hair fall out.
I always say quality over quantity. I do follow that rule when it comes to certain things, though not everything. As a hairstylist, sometimes you really have to like soak somebody's hair back with pomegranate and honey. Like that's sticky.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's just gonna work for that clip or that quick little photo shoot or whatever you have to do. But you have to always read your products, and not every product is good just because it has.
It's same thing with food.
Yeah,
it's the same thing. Like hair products is essentially just food for your hair. It's the same thing with food for your body. Yeah. Like honestly, I'm a vegetarian. You already know that.
Pescatarian.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Let's get it.
At least you didn't
know your friends.
I hate when people say vegan because I'm not a vegan. I eat fish, but I just like to say vegetarian because like it's just easier, like, you know. But I'll be thinking I'm eating healthy food. I'm like, oh, it's vegetarian. Oh, it's vegan. I read it and I can't even understand half the things on the product, and it's like.
Yeah,
it's not real food.
Read it, then you can't eat. Then you shouldn't be eating it.
That should be a shirt.
You can't read it.
If you can't read it, you can't eat it.
Yeah, legit. And it's not like to be rude to people that actually reading. It's not even that.
It's not even that. It's about if you can't understand what the frick that myo blah 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 something says, then you probably shouldn't eat it.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean.
Or put it in your hair, or put it on your skin, or put it inside your body.
And these are just
there's other ways. You know what I mean?
Yo, that's actually so facts.
Off topic, though.
Off topic. We rambled a little bit, but that's okay.
Just telling you who I am.
Yeah, that's Nessa.
I do that
she
sometimes.
Said, just telling you who I am. No, but that's actually like the perfect description of who you are. Yeah. Like you're just all about hair and glam and just health and bettering yourself. Yeah. Exactly, and I love that for you. How was your relationship? Like learning to love your hair, like, because I know you said at first it was hard and you were mad.
Like I said, trial.
It's a process, right?
Tribulations. Like, it got to the point where like I just wanted my hair short because it was easier to deal with.
Easier.
And I used to have long hair, like my hair can be in a pigtail and it'd be this long, and it wasn't because I couldn't maintain it. It's just I didn't know how to. So I did feel defeated for many years. I'm gonna tell until maybe my 20s is when I was like. I know how to control my hair. I know what products I need to be using. I know what styles to be wearing and what seasons and what products to be using on what seasons and stuff like that. So, I got to the point where it's like, I even looked at my white friends and I was like, I want hair like yours. That. And I would pay, like, I remember my prom, I paid my girlfriend, I'm not going to name names, but one of my girlfriends took me to her stylist, which was a guy. And he told me he does colored people, and at the time it's on Bloor, so I was like, why would it? Why, like, yeah, he must be experienced, like, you know what I mean, on like Bloor. and obviously I was assuming because it's on Bloor, you're thinking it's like the high end stuff. You would think that people would just like it's hair. It would be approved by like you know a lot of people, especially because I'm not gonna lie to you, he was Caucasian. So I saved up my money. I went in to get my consultation. I saved my money. He told me how much it would be. And I showed him exactly what I want to be, the hairstyle I wanted. And it was Scary Spice at the time, when she had, like, you know, a little bit of the reds and then the browns and the honeys. Like, I wanted that. And mind you, my hair was natural. There was no dye, nothing. I came out looking, I had, like, bleach blonde. I had, like, super dark brown. I had, like, so many different colors of what I asked for. I was just so defeated because I paid like $150. And mind you, when you're like graduating high school, no job, and like living in the hood, you saved up every dollar you could. You did whatever little change. You babysat. You took a $20. You're sitting in the hood braiding hair on like benches and stuff. You're doing whatever at this point to save up because that date you need to go in to get your hair done. And I also had to save up for my dress, which I didn't even buy a dress because my dad didn't want to buy the dress that I wanted. So I just bought a what's it called? Baby fat? I think it was baby fat. It's a baby fat bodysuit, and it was brown, and it cut low, and it tied around. And
she
it was
said,
like,
"You're not buying my dress. I'm gonna buy
a bodysuit." So I bought a bodysuit, and don't get twisted. I look fly as fuck because I had my hair curly out and everything. It's just that I didn't have. I had confidence in somebody doing my hair, thinking that they are more than qualified because of what they presented to me. Yeah. And then
they weren't.
They didn't, and I hated it. So I was like, "Fuck this! Why can't I have her hair? Like I got a professional to do the hairstyle, but they still couldn't do my hair." Yeah. So I was like, you know what? I have to figure this out.
You're like, I'm gonna learn this my fucking self.
I have to, because like my mom couldn't do it, my aunts couldn't do it.
And honestly, I feel for your mom because like, listen, Trinity, she has nice hair, like, or let me say, manageable hair. Yeah. But like, I can't manage it.
You're just like, I'm
just like, go to your grandma because she does it so good, and something that would take me like 5 hours, like her grandma like
an hour.
Yeah, and it's just about knowing, and I feel that. Yeah, I feel that journey.
Be there. It's a life journey. That's what I'm saying. You gotta be there for Trinity. If she's gonna feel like frustrated, you have to understand that there's different levels on understanding her hair. So you can't just be like, "Can you just tie in a ponytail?" It's like she's not feeling the ponytail right now. Yeah. She's not feeling the ponytail, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So,
I know, and I get it because some days she's like, "Oh my, can you do my hair? My hair is messy." I'm like, "Oh my gosh, okay, yeah, fine."
You have to do it though because
it's a confidence.
It's not even like you don't want her to think she has to look pretty outside to be pretty inside, but you still want to give her that.
Self-care. Yeah. You know what I mean?
There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing at all. This is one of the stories that I wanted to say about that. I used to have such a big, strong attachment to my hair when I was younger. Okay. I don't know if it's like a little black girl thing, but like we're always taught like your hair is bad. Like not your beauty, but like yes, your beauty, but like when we're taught like your hair is nappy or it's like it's hard to manage. Yeah. It's like not ugly, but like, you know, like it's not.
It's neat. A lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot, and
especially like you already know my mom. She's white. Yeah. Like you know what I mean. She didn't know what the fuck to do to my hair. My hair was permed by the time I was 4. Oh fuck. Like just think about that. Shit. That's crazy. You know what I mean? So like my relationship with my hair, like that's like imagine me perming Trinity's hair.
I would be very upset with you.
I would never, obviously, because I've obviously learned now. But like, just imagine, like that's wild.
I mean, see, and that's okay. So I have clients that are Caucasian, but they have minority kids. Some of them are by choice, and some of them are, you know, it kind of just happened because of family relationships with certain people. So there's so many different situations when it comes to understanding and taking the time to understand, and then also feeling confident to want to understand and ask for the help. So I'm very big on like giving people the opportunity to see that they do need the help, and then when they do ask, don't shun them, don't shame them, don't make them feel as if what took you so long kind of thing. Yeah, because like exactly. I know that's one big thing that my clients were nervous when they first started to like come to me. They said off the bat, they're like, I was just scared because I didn't want you to think that we weren't taking care of her or taking care of him, you know. So it was like. We as stylists, we get excited when you guys come to us to ask for help because it's like you're doing what's best for the child, not for yourself, right? Because you're just putting them in a bun after they come out of the shower, and that bun is in their head for weeks. It doesn't do anything because
nothing beneficial.
Exactly.
It's just all bad.
Exactly. So
I get that.
You know, you gotta give your mom the upper hand. She did try to go to somebody.
She did. No, she permed it herself.
Well, she asked for help to how to do it, right?
I had hair still. Yeah,
she
like
just
it.
Go to the
It
store
worked.
just,
It was fine. And
yeah.
no, I do give her props. Like that's what I was saying. Like I had a really weird relationship with my hair when I was younger, just because I was like, I didn't grow up with that like black love for my hair. Like it was more like your hair is horrible. Like you know, like it was always a project.
I mean, I get it because, like I said, I was there, but
when I grew up though, I remember one time I went to get my hair cut, or hair done, and she's like, "You need a trim." You already know when the hairdresser says you need a fucking trim. You need a trim. She cut my hair off. Okay, I had no hair left, Nessa. I was so distraught.
I went through that.
I was crying. I was bawling. It was so bad. I had to call. Listen, I called Gigi. Same day I cut my hair off. Okay, the same day I called Gigi. It was a Sunday. I was trying to get my hair done to go to school. Cut my hair off. I called Gigi. She put my hair in braids. Same day after I spent over $80 at the hair salon. Okay, and I called Gigi to do my hair again. Because I was so distraught that she cut it too short. I'm like, oh, it's going to be ugly. Like, and just my relationship with my hair was so bad.
Yeah, and your hair was everything.
It was it was everything to me. Yeah. And like now, like, do you remember, like, a couple years ago, I shaved my head bald. Like, I did it for a year. Like, I didn't want it back. I was like, cut it again. Like, you know what I mean?
Like, it's easy.
It's just, you really just need to grow in life and learn, like you said, how to manage it, how to control it, what's best for your hair.
And don't fight your hair. That's the thing I keep telling people. Like, it's not a fight, it's a learning process.
It is.
It's have to journey. Learn what your hair likes at that time. Because every season it
even
changes.
when you said season, season is, my hair is different in the summer, bro. And right now it's dry as fuck.
Yeah. Crispy. I did a treatment in my hair. That's why it's looking voluptuous right now. So like,
it does. It looks bouncy.
My nails ain't looking good, but everything else is, like I'm supposed to do my nails after the set. But I mean, everybody has their time to self-care, and always make sure that you're attending to that. Because when you stop self-caring, then your confidence goes away, and then everything else around you starts falling apart, and you're like questioning why.
That's actually a real fact.
It is. That's what we say. Hairstylists are therapists.
No, for real. Sometimes when I go to Nessa, we just be talking.
Yeah,
about
and
everything.
Done at certain times when it's supposed to be done, and we're still talking.
And we're talking.
Food.
Yep. Let's eat now.
Yeah, like with selfies and making content. You know what I mean? But thank you for having me, though.
I'm excited. I love it.